Welcome along to Riverbend Springs, Episode 3, Diversification with me, this gaming man. Hello, and welcome along to Riverbend Springs for Episode 3, I think we're on now. Now, I've just come down to this point on the map. We are, let me put the old map up. We're down here at the bottom of our sort of owned farmland, if you like. And this house here is actually on our land. We can't get rid of it or anything. We can't sell the building or anything. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to let it out. So there's several ways we could do the letting out. I'm going to do it using a government subsidy mod. Which we'll come into our build mode. Under generators. There's different types of generators we can have. We can use the municipal one, we can use a government subsidy one. We can also customize it. So if we press R3, we can choose how much we want to spend, how much we want to get paid a month. So depending on how much you get paid a month, we'll change it from local municipality, can't get the words out, subsidy, or a government subsidy. So we're going to go for a small one. We're going to get like the smallest you can get. So we go for £4,000 it is. Yeah, £4,000 it is. So we're going to just stick it in here because it's on our land. So that's going to simulate us renting it out. We're going to get about £4,000 a month for renting it out. It makes sense doing something like that because it's on our land. It's a relatively biggish building. So yeah, I think that probably makes sense what we're going to do there. So yeah, that kind of makes sense what we're going to do. So I'm going to jump back into the tractor. Now we're going to get £4,000 a month. The money has also gone up. We have done a load of jobs. We did some baling contracts. We also did some pea harvesting contracts as well. So the money's gone up a little bit. We also found a collectible as well, which was down in one of the sheds, another shed that we actually own. I'll just drive back up to the farm. So yeah, this barn here, shed, whatever you want to call it, had a collectible sat in the corner about there. So I picked that up. That's gone into the museum that we need to build apparently as well. So it kind of makes sense to diversify with the letting that out. So we'll see how much we get a month. We should get £4,000 a month. That will cover our bank loan, which was we were hemorrhaging. We were going through the money like you wouldn't believe. That's probably, yeah. Also, I want to use a mod as well. Very cryptic, I know. Every time we use this mod here, we have to pay to use it. I do like it though, it looks quite cool. But I'm going to use a water mod that's come in. It gives us free water. Kind of makes sense to me. Containers, perhaps it's under containers. Yes, here it is. This one, it's free water mod. I think it kind of makes sense. I don't know if it pulls water into that. No, it doesn't look like it does. Would be cool if you could just place it next to it and it just automatically fills it. Might put that over here, to be honest, outside the shed. Why is that restricted then? I'm just going to stick it in there. It's going in. So yeah, cost us £500. I think it makes sense. and we just fill up our water bowser, and our greenhouse is going to be well away. We haven't got anything come through on this yet. Now we've obviously moved into October. Stuff's growing though, so we might be getting some produce at some point. While I'm here, I think we're going to go and get some chickens as well, because chickens are a nice little earner as well on the side. Just need to work out what size coop we're going to get. Okay, so that's more expensive than that, but you get more. You get less in that one. That's more expensive. That's bigger, but it's less money. Okay, I think we're going to go for the cheap one then. Where we're going to quite put it yet? Ah, on top of the building, look. Don't want to be up there. Well, actually, before we put that in, we could. Yeah, I think we're going to do that. There's a couple of buildings that, while I'm here, actually, there's a couple of buildings that we want to get rid of. I could get rid of that one because that's pretty pointless, but we've got this over here, and it's a shed that we're building for Grandad. Well, we've not actually started building it. We will build a shed at some point, but I don't really think there's a lot of point to it at the moment. We need money, so we're going to sell that off. We're going to probably put a chicken coop in there, I reckon. It kind of makes sense for it to go in there. Put it in there. I think it kind of makes sense over there. Probably going to get stung when we get our eggs every morning. It's probably a terrible place for it. I think it kind of makes sense there. Yeah, that kind of makes sense there. Bumblebees will get on fine. Need to work out where the triggers are. So eggs will come here. Lovely. We will put our wheat, corn, whatever you want to put in there, Get our chickens in. So we can have a maximum of 30. A couple of youngsters. Yeah, a couple of youngsters, I think. Should we'll go four. We'll go four youngsters. Four slightly older ones. I'll put a rooster in as well. There you go. If we can paint that underneath there. That'll be down there, sculpting. Painting, animal mud. That's better, isn't it? Change the brush. It's not giving me the option to change the brush. It's not change brush size. Not giving me the option to change this. Change the shape of it. Never mind. That'll do then. That'll do us, won't it? That'll be all right. We need to get some chicken feed. So I guess that'll be a trip down to the shop. We could use some of our own wheat that we've harvested. Oh dear, some of my fertiliser looks like it's fallen over. That's no good, is it? So yeah, so we're going to get some fertiliser. I want to also try and get this field done over here. I'm going to get this field turned over. So I might set a worker off while we zip off down to the shop. I want this turned over. I'm going to put some I want to put some barley or wheat in here. I'm not fully decided. Probably put wheat in for now. And then over the road we will either put something like soybeans in, or we might just go for a bit of rice. Just so you can up on money. Probably soybeans is probably it makes sense, but because we've got rice in the game now, it'd be nice to try a different crop. Right, so where's that? That's what we oh no, actually we'll set a worker off. Sorry, I'm here, there and everywhere at the moment. Where is the other tractor? I think it's in the shed over here. Yeah. Also would like to get some mushrooms actually. Maybe put in a mushroom greenhouse in as well. Like I say, a bit of diversification is needed. So yeah, we did some peas. I did some peas off screen. I did some bale wrapping as well off screen, and I actually I did 2 contracts, borrowed the machines from one contract, and I was able to do 2 contracts in one, if that makes sense, using the same machinery. So that kind of helped us out massively. Let's leave this worker to do that job. Run over here. I put the bales back in here as well, actually. Put the bales that were on that field over there as well. They're out of the way. So yeah, we'll zip down to the shop, go and buy some wheat, I think. What we got in the shop, let's have a quick look. Chicken feed, animals, food, there we go. Chicken feed's quite expensive, isn't it? For 1,000 litres. Oh well, that's 3 grand. Hopefully we're alright. Shoot down to the shop. Hope everyone's keeping well. Central heating is now all working. We've got a new central heating system, but my word, it's been cold here. I mean, I'm sure it's colder in other parts of the world. Well, I guarantee it's colder in other parts of the world, but yeah, it's been like -4 here, -3. It's been quite cold where we are. We're kind of sort of not exposed a bit. We are kind of a little bit exposed here. There's not a lot of houses compacting around where we are, but yeah, it has been cold. Right, up at the shop. Actually, while we're here, ooh, I can't buy that. I'd have bought that. Ooh, it's an electric. Oh, yeah, unfortunately, I haven't got enough capital, not got enough money. Lovely. I need to pick those up at some point. So yeah, hopefully we'll get the chickens up and running now. Really, the beehives need moving, really. They're not in the most ideal of places. They're not. But yeah, farm's moving along nicely. We might pay a bit of the loan off, actually. I know we might knock 5,000 off of it if we can. And I know it's only 5,000, but every little helps, doesn't it? We'll see how we go in. We want to get some mushrooms as well, I think. Actually, one of our fields could do with spraying as well, but we haven't got any spray equipment at the moment. Got some weeds growing on it. Ooh. So what we got there, let's have a quick look. Have a quick look at the old animals. They all look very happy. Yeah, we could put more food in, but we haven't. We don't really need to. Yeah, with the what we'll do as well, we'll try and get up to 30 maximum, then we'll sell a few of the young ones off that are coming up. That's that done. Lovely jubbly. So right then, we want to get some mushrooms growing as well. I don't really know where we're going to put the mushroom empire. The mushroom empire. Maybe put it in front. Maybe. Someone's beeping. It's beeping. My word. We could put it down here, I guess. We could make this fit. Could have made this field bigger actually, because this is all our land. We kind of maybe messed up a little bit there. Ho hum. I think we've got weeds growing in this as well by the looks of it. Yeah, we've got weeds growing in. A little line of weeds there and there. So yeah, right. Mushrooms. Can't afford the biggest one really. 18. It's a small one. Do we go for a big one? Where do they spawn from then? Doesn't really tell you where they spawn. Is that? Maybe we'll pop the mushrooms down here. might go for a medium-sized one. You know, might just go for it. A bit concerned though which side they come out. I don't really know which side they spawn from, where they pile up. Put it there. Oh, it's that side. Okay, that's fine. I wish it kind of showed you beforehand. Done it now, haven't we? Too late. Too late. They're in. Right. So I suppose better fill up water with our 2 new things. We'll need bits of kit. Use the old water bowser. I was going to get this to an unlimited capacity actually, but kind of if everything's all here, it's kind of makes sense not to worry about it too much. It's starting to get a bit brighter now. Down here. Workers seems like they're doing the thing. Probably need to wear masks and things going in here. Oh, it does open. Look at that. Oh, cool. It's quite smart in here, isn't it? Right, so what we're going to grow? Mushrooms. That's what we're going to grow. We're going to grow all of them. We're going to, oh, that's the ones. I think we're going to grow all of them. Let's go for it. Oh wow. It's got the little bags underneath as well. Oh, quality. I love this. This is a lot of mushroom in here. Sorry, I'll get me coat. Excellent, we're moving on. Things are not looking so scary anymore. Is that full? Is that full? What capacity was that then of water? 4,000 was it? Okay. I didn't really pay much attention. We have a little bit of milk, we have a little bit of buffalo milk, but not very much at all really in the grand scheme of things. Might just pop the extra water in here. I was thinking about getting rid of the barn, but Grandad doesn't want to get rid of it. We could have sold the barn really. For some quite good money really, but he doesn't want to sell it. He's adamant he doesn't want to get rid of it, so he's put a lot of heart and soul into that, getting that barn. I am kind of half thinking about getting rid of this though, because we don't need it, but it does look cool on the farm. I don't know if we've got a decorative one in the this menu. I don't think we have we? Kind of feels a bit of a waste if you can't use. There's others there. There's one there. It's a decorative object. It is tempting to keep the pick. It does look quite cool. I don't know how much we'll get rid of, how much we'll get for it if we sold it. 4,900. That's going. Sold. We'll put like a decorative one in. Oh, that's quite small, isn't it? Put a decorative one in maybe. I think that kind of makes sense, getting rid of that. It's £4 grand. It's a water tower. We've got water here. It makes sense to use what we've got here. But yeah, it did look cool. We're making changes. We can't be sentimental over things. Sorry, Grandad. So that's all tickety-boo. We've got plenty of water in there now. Still not got any products though. We've got enough food in here to keep us going. We've got 2,000 litres of milk and 48 litres of buffalo milk. So that's that all taken care of. For some reason as well, I don't know if anyone else is having, actually while we're here, yeah, for some reason I'm not getting any manure coming out of this building at all. Even though we've got straw in, there's plenty of straw in there, no manure coming out. We're getting slurry, no manure, and this is attached to it. You know, it came up that it was nearby. It's detected it when I popped it in. So I don't know why we're not getting any. Bit of a quandary, that one. I could put another greenhouse in, you know. It is very tempting. It is very tempting. What jobs have we got going? Is there anything decent money-wise, job-wise? Fertilising. It is tempting to pick up a bit of harvesting work, I must admit. Green beans, that's right. Well, that's not too far from us. Might accept that for time being. Might have to zip up and get the go and get the hired equipment. I'll go and get that now. Oh, I didn't hire the kit, did I? Oh shoot, I forgot to hire that. What a spoon. We need to hire the kit. We won't do a harvest. It's a contract. Oh, I should have borrowed the kit. I forgot to borrow the kit. There's a couple of contracts out we could do of cotton. Oh, yeah, I was going to go and do that. Never mind. Well, it is what it is, isn't it? I ballsed that up. Totally ballsed it up. And quite a nice little contract to do, I think that would have been green beans, because it might come back on. It may come back on. I guess we could do some fertilising. That's the other thing we could do. Yeah. I don't know. It is tempting to put soybeans in this far field down here, though. Down here, the one down here. It's quite big. Soybeans pays out quite a bit of money. It's probably one of the more expensive crops. I guess I could put grass in here and made it as silage and stuff and made money that way. But maybe put soybeans in here or one of the rice crops, which is another tempting thing to do. My money seems to be going up quite quick. I don't know. Has it gone up? Was it 20 grand before? I don't know. I don't think it was. Oh no, because we sold that, didn't we? We sold the big thing. The water tower. That's what we did. Which made sense getting rid of that, to be honest. Made total sense getting rid of that. Is it worth sticking another greenhouse in? Just to help us out. It's a lot of money though to start putting out. That's the rice sapling one. I don't even know if you can sell that. I don't think you can. Small green tarp, large green tarp. Yeah. I'll leave that for now. I think one will be enough for the time being. We've got his chickens. We've got that government subsidy mod in. Well, we're renting that building out down there, and we've got our mushrooms growing. I think that's enough construction on that sort of side, I think, of stuff. I think we'll put the planter on, I think. Put the drill on. Get some wheat in. Ooh, don't drive to the garage door. Looking at the sales price, let's have a quick look, see the crop prices. Barley, maximum price about 700, 682. Corn's not bad, but I can't put corn in with this. Canola, put canola in, but it's a bit. Rice, that's not the long grain rice though, is it? It's the one, that's the one we got. Need to flood the field. Wheat's not a bad price. It's better than the barley. Soybeans. Oof, that's quite a high price. Yeah, I think we'll definitely probably put that in the other field. Wheat's kind of good because oopsie. The yield's quite good with wheat, so it kind of makes sense in a lot of ways to do wheat. We'll do 2 headlands. If we do one, we could do one if we wanted to. We'll do 2. Sorry mate, bring you away. Hopefully we'll get this done. Get this person out of the way. Maybe we'll do a bit of a time lapse. Things will get, time's getting on. We definitely can plant wheat, can't we, this time? We've not imagined that. Yes, we can. We're right at the end of the window. But we can't plant canola. Is that going in? Is that planting? It is. Doesn't look like it is though. Wow. So that's the field nearly done. We just got this last bit of headland to do. It's a bit awkward without trying to drive on the other field. I'll make too much of a mess on our field. This needs rolling as well. We need to roll this. Slow that down. I think it makes sense as well renting that house over there because it's on our land. We can't delete it. We can't do anything with the land per se, but it is quite picturesque around here and we can use it as like a holiday let. It's quite big. $1,000 a week for it or so. I think it kind of makes sense, I think, to rent it out. That's if that government subsidy mod of £1,000, £4,000 a month is correct. I can't see why it shouldn't be. But it's not government; it's a municipal one. But you know what I mean. Switch that off because we don't need that on anymore. So yeah, that needs rolling. Time's moving on as well quite rapidly. I don't know if we've got any. We haven't got a roller. We don't own a roller at the moment. But whether there's a cheapy one that we could pick up. We'll have a look, see what's about. Kit needs washing down as well. We could do with like a jet wash or something. Ooh, Bit spicy that, was it, in the door? Could do with a jet wash, couldn't we, of some sort. Are we in the shed just about? So yeah, I've been doing a little. Used this baler a couple of times. Well, used it once over there, haven't we? So this is quite a handy bit of kit to have at the moment. That's second hand, that was. It's got a bit of damage on that. Could do with a bit of servicing work on it. Let's have a quick look, see what's in the shop for rollers. There they are. Oh. 15 grand. It's kind of a bit expensive for us at the moment. 6 meters. Quite a good one. What about if we rent that one? 2,300. How much is to lease that one? Quicker with that one though, isn't it? I think we'll lease this one. It kind of makes sense. I know it's a lot of money. We're making a bit of money. Go and pick that roller up, so that's what we need to do. Hopefully next episode we might have some produce we can sell. Possibly, we'll see. I'll go and get this roller anyway, and then yeah, hopefully next episode we should go and should have enough produce to sell, make a bit more money. It's quite a posh one, isn't it? It's very posh, that is. Put that on there. Well, you've seen me roll before in the past. I'm sure you don't want to see me do any more rolling. Let us know if you do in the comment section below if you want to see us some more rolling. Rolling. Yeah, so I think that's all we've probably got time for. We're losing the light at the moment here at Riverbend Springs. I'll get this rolled and we'll probably see you in November time, I guess. So thank you everyone so much for watching. Thanks for the likes and the subscriptions, means a lot to me. If you haven't already, please smash the like button. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. You guys have been awesome. I've been this gaming man, and until the next time, we shall see you soon.